What is up, you guys? It's Susan Morad right back here on Clever News. And after receiving a ton of backlash from people online for presenting at the 2020 Billboard Music Awards, Addison Rae is now addressing her mistake from the night. When comparing a live performance to posting TikTok videos, there really is no comparison to begin with, which is one of the main reasons why Addison Rae received so much backlash as a presenter during the 2020 Billboard Music Awards. Although the Billboard Music Awards marked her very first appearance at an awards show, many still couldn't help but criticize her for many reasons, especially after presenting and accepting an award on behalf of Harry Styles, who wasn't able to attend. Many Harry Styles fans were confused, to say the least, especially after Addison, who became famous for her TikTok dances, had accepted the coveted Billboard Chart Achievement Award on his behalf. Although we should note this is usually a common practice when someone presents an award at an awards show and the winner isn't there to collect it. The presenter accepts it on their behalf. Unless, of course, there is someone else there to accept it for them, but in the case of these quarantine-adapted award shows, an auditorium full of people to choose from isn't really an option. But I guess people were also unsure as to why she presented the award in the first place. Many began mocking Addison by sending in tweets that read, "Addison Rae finding out she can't teach Harry Styles the Renegade and won't be able to make a TikTok with him because he didn't show up." Others were infuriated that fans were actually starting to ship these two, writing, "Who the F is shipping Harry Styles and Addison Rae? Don't do King Harry like that." But perhaps the biggest moment that many were harping on Addison for was the fact that she completely forgot to open the envelope with Harry's name on it when she announced the award.
And the Billboard Chart Achievement Award goes to Harry Styles. Harry Styles is unable to be here tonight, so we accept this award on his behalf.
One user tweeted, "When Addison Rae announced that Harry Styles won but she didn't open the envelope. Seriously, this girl may as well have presented Harry's award with a giant red target on her back because nothing was off limits." But 2 weeks after the show aired, Addison has finally addressed the envelope mishap during a recent episode of her podcast Mama Knows Best, saying, quote, "It was a little stressful because I had an outfit change, and then once I did that, I went on stage, and then right before, you have to read off of the thing, you know?" She went on to explain that there were already words on the teleprompter, which made her question what she was already reading from. Addison then added, "I was just overthinking the lines when I was reading them, and then it was just like throwing me off, like I was like, oh gosh, I don't even know where I am right now, and then also there's like no one in this big theater, so it's like scary looking, because you're like talking and you know the camera's on you and rolling live." Was it just me, or was anyone else overwhelmed just by hearing her explanation? Again, we should probably reiterate that this was Addison's first time presenting for a live award show. So when it came time to open the envelope, she also admitted that there was no instruction telling her to actually open the envelope.
Then on the prompter, it didn't say like open envelope.
I
It
was
just
wondering
said,
why
no, it didn't
wouldn't
say
it
that.
that?
It literally just said, and the award goes to ... and then it says announce winner in like parentheses. So I just like I just said it. And I didn't even think twice about like opening the envelope, which is obviously the whole point.
So basically, it was her first time doing something like this, plus her nerves, that got in the way of her envelope opening performance. But can you blame the girl? But one of the many reasons why we love Addison is because she's able to roll with the punches and turn what started out as a moment of sheer criticism into a comical learning lesson. Following the live event, Addison shared a series of glamour shots of herself with the caption, "After the show last night, I learned how to open an envelope. Thank you, Billboard Music Awards." At least we can all agree that Addison's first ever award show presenting gig was an unforgettable one, to say the least. And for more TikTok updates, click right over here to find out why Bryce Hall was dubbed the Karen of TikTok. After that, let me know down in the comment section below what you thought of Addison's explanation from the Billboard Music Awards and if you think people were too hard on her. I'm your host, Susan Morad. You can find me on Instagram at Susan_Morad. I'll catch you later. Bye guys.